What's up, people? I'm back again. Happy New Year. It's your friendly neighborhood DP Brown, aka Dog Pound Brown. Make sure that you guys are following me on Twitter, Facebook, and also on Instagram, your favorite social media outlets. Also, make sure that you are watching my Nerdcyclopedia channel. Hit subscribe to that, and also hit subscribe to my channel too if you want to hear more from me and everything. But I'm back again for the month of January to kick off the Kickstarter for a relaunch for something I did in December. So this basically is a Kickstarter for the digital only versions of the Theme of Thieves. Okay, I call it the Theme of Thieves digital experience. Oh man, so yeah, you gotta just love it and everything. So it's the digital experience for you guys, and I want to make sure that you guys are knowing everything that goes into, like, this campaign. So it's a smaller campaign, so it's not like my usual campaigns where I'm offering like the print editions and various other items, t-shirts, and some other things and everything that go within, like, my campaigns. This is just a digital only stuff, so I'm not sending anything out. I'm just giving you, like, digital versions of the Theme of Thieves issues 1 through 3, and also my comic book soundtrack. Okay, so I'm excited for you guys to actually listen to a bit of the soundtrack and everything. Okay. um so first of all, I want to thank you guys for watching and everything. For everybody who's watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. um the campaign, the Kickstarter campaign, is going to run from today, which is Tuesday, January 24th, to February 25th, or the Friday of that last Friday in that month and everything. And I'm basically just asking, having a goal of like $100, because I already just ran this campaign with before, and I'm just relaunching it right now. Okay, so like I said, no prints, just all digital. You're going to get a whole experience. You're going to get like the digital comics, you're going to get the digital soundtrack, you're going to get the digital um PDF script, you're also going to get the digital commentary and everything. Everything that goes digitally within, like, the Theme of Thieves, you guys are going to get digitally. But for all my backers who do back like the $20 tier, which is like the combination comic and soundtrack, we'll get the what are they called, the pop socket sent to them. So without further ado, I'm not going to keep you guys too long tonight, but I just want to get you a little bit into, like, into the presentation here. All right, so let's go to sharing. All right, and here we go. No, that is not it. All right, let's get this right. Here we go. All right, I gotta stop sharing. Let me make sure I got the correct one up here. So just bear with me for a moment, people. How are you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Anybody out in the world? It's a Tuesday night. All right, here we go. All right, so right now I'm at 2 backers. Yes, which means I got $89 left to go to get to my goal. Okay. You may have asked, why do you have the goal so low and everything? Because, like I said, I just ran this campaign for the month of December and everything, and I'm relaunching it, to get a few more backers and everything, to basically get those on board who missed the last campaign. For those who actually want to read the issues of a Theme of Thieves and actually jump on, give them a great jumping on point, and to make sure that people are actually caught up with what I'm going to be distributing, after the campaign is over and with. So basically, this is a read only. You're get the digital. I want you to actually read what I'm actually talking about here and everything. So You got your collector's edition with the print stuff. People who like reading comics do that and everything. But here you got like the digital only versions to complement that and everything. All right. So this is meant to get out to all those who want to test it out, test drive like the project and everything, and also spread the word more and stuff. So like I say, here I got, it's called it's part of the Making 100 month of January that Kickstarter does every year. They give you a goal they give you a project to a small project to do, and you're supposed to make 100 items for that. So I decided, okay, I'm going to make 100 items of the pop sockets if I get 100 backers to do that, to get to that goal and everything. So what's a part of this? So what is the theme of Thieves about? The theme of Thieves is about two teens and a mysterious being who travel through time and are trying to solve the mystery of why people are disappearing in the present. The main protagonists are Rebecca, Jason, and also the man in the red suit. If you like Lost, if you like The Wire, if you like Quantum Leap, you definitely will love this. My greatest influences are those TV shows. I'm a big fan of Watchmen. I'm a big fan of Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons, and everything. You see, you're going to get like a lot of influences of my style inside of that. Okay. So that's what the theme of Thieves is generally about. What you see here is like issues 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The third one is almost complete. Production is complete. By the time this Kickstarter ends, the book should be all done and printed, and a digital version should be ready to go and everything. Cross your fingers and hope we don't have any extended production issues and everything. But by the time this Kickstarter is done, all that should be completed. So basically, for those who get on this Kickstarter, you'll be getting your stuff really quick. So you got to love that. So what is the theme of Thieves? If you live in a world where people are having dinner with your family and while you're eating, what if they all just disappeared? What if you were lying in the bed with your spouse and they all just disappeared? What if you were walking your dog and they just disappeared? And you may be thinking of like Thanos with the blip in the Avengers movies and also HBO Leftovers. But what if this was a societal way of life that was just happening since the 1800s? And why is all this happening and who will make it stop? So these are the questions I'm asking. And how does this affect society in the theme of Thieves? So I think, if you love just high concept mystery stuff, you and especially time travel, I'm into like Back to the Future, Terminator type stuff. I'm all into that. I think you're definitely going to enjoy this. So a quick rundown with like the tiers I have. So on a $3 pledge, you could get the first issue for $3, folks. A digital, PDF for the first issue is just $3. Okay. And you also get Coward, which is the extended Ghost mix, which is from the soundtrack of the Theme of Thieves. And you also get your name on the Theme of Thieves wall on themeofthieves.com. Okay. We have a $5 pledge. So that's for issue 2 of Theme of Thieves. So, if you pledge $5 to that or more, you get that issue, the digital only PDF, and also Coward as well. And also you also get the commentary of the Theme of Thieves issues 1 and 2 with that one. So I'm excited for you guys to get that. Issue 3, that was from the last campaign I did. That's also $5. You'll get that issue, Coward, song, made by myself and Eddie Kane Jr., and also the commentary from the Theme of Thieves issues 1 and 3, and of course your name on the wall. $10 gets you the original comic soundtrack. Okay, so after we're going through the run, I'll play a few of those songs and everything from this. I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy. So you'll get the soundtrack only, not the comics. You'll just get the soundtrack of this. And so far, I got one backer. Thank you for backing. All right. And also you get your name on the Theme of Thieves wall. So you'll definitely enjoy that. The $13 pledge gives you issues 1 through 3 of the Theme of Thieves. Not no soundtrack with that, but you do get issues 1 through 3. So basically, that's for those who don't want to get the soundtrack, but just want to still get the issues and catch up and everything. You also get the creator's commentary by me for issues 1 through 3, and also your name on the wall. The $20 tier gets you the whole Theme of Thieves digital experience. So what does that entail? You'll get the digital PDFs of issues 1 through 3, and also the soundtrack for just $20. And on top of that, I will send you a exclusive Theme of Thieves pop socket. Okay, I'll scroll all the way down so you guys can actually see that. So you'll actually get a pop socket. There we go, pop socket. It's an $8 value, but you'll get that free, and I'll send that to you in the mail once you give me your addresses and everything. So you'll get that. So those are like our 6 main tiers, of the project and everything. But let me just scroll through a little bit of this stuff, and then I'm gonna play you guys some stuff, and then we'll be done. All right. So if this is your first time here, you'll be seeing this artwork done by my man Dan Eakes. Shout out to him, and also the colorist Alex Zieff. They did the first 2 issues. Okay. So this is like a little bit of the artwork and that. You'll see Rebecca here. She's like, my main star of the story. And then Jason here, who goes from some trials and tribulations in high school. He's really one of my favorites and everything. And then you got the mysterious man in the red suit. Who is this guy? Why is he bouncing back and forth in time and everything? We're going to see a whole bunch of, have a whole big old mystery surrounding him. And here, this is like scenes from like the 3rd issue, artwork from the 3rd issue. You get this is done by my man Ruben Gonzalez. He's a Marvel Comics artist. All right, so I actually was able to get that and snag him. Appreciate him. Shout out to him for doing all the work. He did the coloring, and also his wife did like the inking. And everything. So Miss Guns, I definitely appreciate you with that. So you get a few panels with that. So look at the gorgeous artwork and his renditions of the man in the red suit. So we got some good stuff going on here. So who will love a Theme of Thieves? Fans of time travel stories like Quantum Leap and Back to the Future, and also people who like Lost and HBO's Watchmen. Okay, so my biggest influences are like Alan Moore, Damon Lindelof, the writer and creator of Lost. Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns and everything is a heavy influence on my work. And basically anybody, just society stuff, period, and everything. So if you like social commentary mixed with your sci-fi, you come to the right place. I'm definitely trying to give you something good there. Okay. All right. So let's get to the nitty gritty. So I'm relaunching, issues 1 through 3 with the soundtrack basically heavily, promoted here. So I'm going to play a couple of these songs and everything so you guys can get a gander of what, the soundtrack is. So here's the first one, which is the theme. It's called Thieves in the Night. It's actually the theme to the Theme of Thieves. So check out a few licks of this, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Now, this soundtrack was written and composed by myself. The piano player did is solo on this. Her name is Chelsea Kumar. So make sure that you guys follow her up. She's on YouTube, has a really high performing channel and everything. You guys are definitely gonna like her stuff and everything. this song you just made one of the object of the soundtrack is you want to actually be reading the book while having a music playing while listening to like while reading the actual comics and everything. So I want to have it as like a whole experience. So you got actually have a soundtrack to the books that you're reading. I'm a big fan of piano, so this is just basically on piano. So that's the theme of Thieves in the Night, the theme for theme of Thieves. So once you get to like to the page and everything, you're totally welcome to listen to like the whole thing. But of course, it's not available to download until you actually pledge. All right. And the aim for me doing this soundtrack is to actually get it on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, anywhere that you have your favorite music subscriptions, Google Play. I want to be there with this soundtrack and everything. So it'll be like, published, along those lines. So, I'm trying to do big things with it. So here's the next one called Breaks and Lunches.
Hi, can I take order?
Yeah, let me get a number 7 with cheese, 2 hash browns. Let me get a small coffee. Matter of fact, make that a large coffee. 2 Splendids, please. Yes, that's it. Shit. Oh, 5 minutes to get to work. Hate working. God.
Cara de mamita que me quita mi bombón. Cara de mamita que me quita mi bombón. Cara de mamita que me quita mi bombón. Cara de mamita que me quita mi bombón.
Man, I don't wanna work today. I wanna kick my feet up and relax today. I wanna sip a brew and pop my brains away. So anybody tell me, do you feel my pain? Feel my pain, don't wanna work today. The boss on my case about reports and dish. Talk about deadlines, make me twitch. I really need a mental health day, I'm sick. Cause I don't wanna work today.
Not off though, wanna leave pronto. Should've called in the day, Sarah had a sore throat. Sick of walking in every day, clocking in. Work is not my life, calls are not my friend. Ring, 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 ring. Yup, another customer. Look, what the hell you want? I give a damn if your cable not working. What that got to do with me? What's the purpose? No career moves, I feel worthless. And my boss is an ass on the first shit. Oh man, when is break time? I give a damn about reports or deadlines. Am I crazy now? I think my head fine. A little hungover, I'm drinking all night. But I'm alright, gotta roll with the punches. I hate work, so I'm ready for
Man,
my
I don't wanna work today.
So Breaks and Lunches. This is one of the songs that are mentioned within the comic itself. Some of these songs are actually mentioned from characters in the comics and everything. So I wrote it in as like a way to actually give the characters a little bit more context and depth to some of the stuff that they're going through in the comic. But who can't relate to wanting to being at work and can't wait to go to break? And then also can't wait to go to lunch. You don't feel like working. You don't want to go to work today. So you're just working up, for your next break. You're working for your next lunch. So who can't relate to that? So, you got like the repeated refrain, I don't want to work today. Boss on my, on reports and stuff, just trying to get you to do your job and everything, but you don't really want to be there. You don't want to work. You can't wait for your first break. You can't wait for that lunch to come up. So that's that. This next one is called Evanescence. So it's another instrumental. So I think you guys are definitely going to like this. Evanescence. So that's more that music is more on the ethereal side to get you into like the mood of the spookiness and everything of people just disappearing. This is what people call disappearing, and in the theme of Thieves, this is the it's called evanescence, when a person just disappears and doesn't come back or whatever. So it's a thing that's just an epidemic in the book. And it's a thing that I cover, and how does it affect society and everything. This is sort of this song right here, sort of to give you like a indication of what the sound and feel of it would be, in that ethereal type form, and put you into like in that mood. By the way, all these songs are written and composed by me. The Breaks and Lunches words were written by my man Eddie Kane Jr. So shout out to him. This next one is also written by Eddie Kane Jr. Music written and composed by myself. On the hunt for my people. And you can see I wrote a lot of piano in my song.
I'm like a man with no country, running, fumbling, stumbling, trying to find a direction. Decisions. Let me be descriptive. My mission, confusion, confused state. But please wait. I crave love. I need hate. I'm energized. I'm tired, expired. Been lied to, been tried to, been railroaded, blindfolded. Folks say E, don't dwell on it. Release it. Excel, homie. It's hard to, especially when your own people won't set you free. I'm just as normal as you. I just drink differently. Dog, don't get pissed at me when I'm up past and you ain't here for me. See, I've been outcasted, looked down on, frowned upon, styled on, wild on. This fate for habit, I was wrong. See, I see self and they see I, which is why I will not fold, I will not cry, will not die, I will succeed, will be free, I will be me, will stand tall, just may fall, get back up, I'll dust myself, I'll trust myself, I trust myself because I love myself.
That's called On the Hunt for My People, and it's basically you're if you're a man without a country, you're trying to find your peoples. You're trying to find how many of those who've been like just felt, how many of you have been felt that you're like out there on a on a plane by yourself and everything, nobody's knowing who you are, nobody can understand you and everything. So you go and search for people who can understand you, people who could relate to you and everything. So the song is basically talking about the people that you're on the hunt for the people, you're on the hunt for your own people and everything. Everybody's on the hunt for someone that can actually understand them, on the hunt for that group of people who they can actually relate to and actually feel comfortable around and everything. So my man Eddie Kane, he did the words and everything, interpreted some of the concepts I was trying to bring, and I like I said, I did all like the music and everything for it. So that's On the Hunt for My People. This last one here is called Cower. It's the extended ghost mix of the original song called Coward. Well, this is super ethereal. You hear that light piano on the back? Like I was always into like soundtrack type music. All right, that's called Coward. So that song is called Coward because there are some people in my comic that does some cowardly stuff and everything. So I won't spoil anything, but you'll definitely, get it once you get the issues and stuff. But yeah, that's generally it right now. So I got 31 days left on this campaign. So all I need to do is just get to $100, for as far as the goal. Ideally, I want to get more than that and everything, but I want to get more backers on board, more people on board that are, that are actually interested in reading the stuff and actually getting into like the nitty gritty of the commentary and also, the sci-fi and the mystery stuff that I'm trying to bring to you guys and stuff. And also, for you to like listen to the soundtrack, actually, be a participant in like, the whole experience that I'm giving you with the theme of Thieves. I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy, what I'm trying to like, actually bring to like, as far as like the concept. Here we go. All right, there we go. So, make sure that, you guys are sharing the project and everything, sharing it with all your friends. Follow me on like Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube, of course, subscribe here. And, once we get to our goal, we will definitely be, distributing like, the music and also the comics and stuff. And then, like I said, ideally later in the year, I'm going to get this on to, your favorite music subscription, on formats like Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, all those, platforms and everything that, distribute, music and everything. So that's it. All right. So I want to thank you once again for joining me for this half hour. And I'll be back, a couple more times throughout the month to let you know that I'm still here, let you know the campaign is going. And, finally, make sure that you go out and make that pledge. All right. Peace out.
Rage.